Euro Truck Simulator 2 is one of those games that pulls you in for the long haul, literally. You start with a simple drive, maybe one delivery, and before you know it, you've been on the road for hours, chasing sunsets, crossing borders, and building your own trucking story. But here's the thing, while the base game is already fantastic, mods completely transform ETS2 into something extraordinary. They make the world feel alive, more realistic, more challenging, and honestly, just more fun. So in this video, I'm sharing 10 must-have mods for ETS2 that will completely upgrade your experience. Picture this. You're cruising down the highway late at night, the hum of the engine is steady, and suddenly you see hazard lights ahead. Roadworks. A broken down car. Maybe even an accident blocking one lane. That's Daniel's random events in action. It adds dynamic scenarios to the road so no two journeys feel exactly the same. Sometimes you'll be forced to slow down, change lanes, or even reroute. It's those small interruptions that make the world feel alive. Like you're not just driving in a sandbox, but in a real, unpredictable environment. Without it, highways can sometimes feel too perfect, too clean. With it, you're constantly alert like a real trucker facing the unexpected. In the base game, it doesn't take long before you're swimming in cash, buying trucks, garages, and employees without much effort. But trucking isn't supposed to be that easy, right? Real Economy Reloaded fixes that. Deliveries pay much closer to real-world rates, fuel prices go up, repairs cost more, and suddenly, every financial decision matters. You'll think twice before upgrading your truck too quickly, or taking on a long route that might not even cover expenses. It adds a gritty layer of realism that makes running your company feel like an actual business. For players who enjoy the management side of ETS2, this mod is a must. It forces you to play smarter, not just faster. Better raindrops. There's something about driving in the rain. The world slows down, wipers swipe across your windshield, the hum of tires changes as water collects on the road. It's atmospheric. The Better Raindrops mod enhances all of that. You get sharper, more realistic raindrop textures, improved splashes, and better water effects on your windows. Nighttime rain especially feels incredible. You're pushing through darkness with the rain streaking across the glass, lights reflecting off the wet asphalt, and that steady rhythm of drops adding to the immersion. Honestly, rainy drives become something to look forward to. Immersive Symbols. Here's one of those little changes that makes a huge difference. Immersive Symbols. Instead of those bright, gamey floating icons like glowing green parking markers, you get realistic alternatives. Maybe cones, maybe painted symbols on the ground. It seems tiny, but when you remove those artificial elements, the world feels more grounded, more believable. It's perfect for anyone chasing immersion. Brutal traffic transforms how the roads feel by cranking up AI density and behavior. Morning commutes actually look busy. Big cities are congested and stressful, just like real life. Highways have more variety in traffic, and you'll need patience to navigate jams. It changes your driving style. You can't just weave through cars anymore. Sometimes you're stuck, waiting, burning fuel, losing time. And honestly, that frustration makes the moments when traffic clears feel so much more rewarding. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with your fellow truckers. It really helps the channel grow. Alright, let's get back on the road. Promods is basically the king of map mods. It adds thousands of kilometers of new roads, dozens of new cities, villages, and incredible landmarks. The level of detail is stunning. You might be driving through a small mountain village in Norway one day, and the next you're navigating the narrow streets of a busy Eastern European town. Promods doesn't just add more, it adds better. Roads feel unique, architecture matches real-world countries, and landscapes are breathtaking. If you want your map to feel alive and diverse, Promods is essential. Honestly, once you've tried it, it's hard to go back. ETS2 already looks good, But brutal graphics and weather turns it into something cinematic. The skies are deeper and the whole atmosphere feels more dramatic. Combine this with better raindrops and night lamp fog, and suddenly the weather in ETS2 isn't just background. It's a character in your journey. With night lamp fog, headlights look more realistic. Beams cut through the mist, and darkness feels genuinely heavy. The glow of lamps, the reflection on wet roads, the eerie fog, it all changes the way you approach nighttime driving. Instead of racing through the night, you slow down, pay attention, and drive carefully. It feels immersive and sometimes even a little suspenseful. Instead of fake company names, real company logos replaces them with real brands. You're not just hauling for Euro goodies. You're hauling for real logistics giants. It's such a small change, but it ties ETS2's world to reality, and it's honestly one of the most satisfying immersion mods out there. The Scania NG Improved Dashboard mod takes the already great interior of the next-gen Scania and pushes it further. You get more accurate displays, real-world info like fuel usage, engine temperature, and more precise gauges. For players who love driving in first person and really getting lost in the cabin, this mod makes the experience feel like sitting in the real truck. Every detail matters when you're staring at that dashboard for hours on end. So, if you haven't tried these yet, give them a go. I promise, your trucking experience will never be the same.